Alright, what's up guys, how are you? So today I'm just going to be showing you my weekend league from week 1 of February. Basically just what went down. What went down was pretty much like one of my better weekends. I finished on 23 wins, but it was real up and down. Like I'd win like 3 or 4 games here and then I'd lose 3 or 4 games here, and it was just frustrating, like, sort of. But anyway, right now you were watching a penalty shootout. This was actually to get into FUT Champs, and this was the daily knockouts. So it was like you had to use like an 80. So it was like a 4-star team, so it was like 76 rated or whatever. So I had to build like a real cheap BPL team just with players from my club that I used to use, like Musa and shit. But yeah, basically like the weekend league itself was pretty. Yeah, like pretty insane, but there's a few things that actually make it insane, and you'll see why soon. So this was the final. Just a moment ago you could see there were 3 minutes to go, and this was the final. So legit, like if I didn't win this game, I wasn't playing FUT Champs this weekend because I'd left it too late. But anyway, Remy puts me 2-0 up here. I was actually like playing really well, like felt good. I went 3-0 up, and then the guy just does that with his keeper, so I score a shitty goal from like miles out, and I'm pretty sure he rage quits, putting me into FUT Champs. And then that was Friday afternoon. I didn't start playing until the Saturday, my games, because I kind of like resting it, and I'm just gonna be showing highlights, and I'm gonna do this like for every weekend I play. Just a little like highlight package kind of thing. This is a real long video. This is like 16 minutes, which is kind of like, yeah, but it's got my rewards and everything in it. But like most of the players I was just like in my team were just like stepping up like big time, like playing like so well. In particular, the 88 Ericsson that I have, he's just like, if you didn't see my club tour, go back, watch the video before, and then come back and watch this. But I basically just showed him my team and everything. But like, yeah, he's like incredible, and it's just like, I was so lucky to be able to pull him from one of those 82 rated player packs, and it's just like real good. Like he just scores goals like this one, like, it reminds me of like the FIFA 14 days when you used to build teams with like Malapa and shit, and he'd just like whack them in from like miles out, and you're like, how the fuck did he make that? But the shooting mechanics back then were just like, they were bent as, and you could just like score with like anybody, like even last year, or even FIFA 15, sorry. And there's like a common thing in my shooting now, and it's a low driven shot. Like as you can see there, Hazard scores that, like, no idea how he scored that. It like semi-glitched to get past the defender and not get like pushed off the ball. But Hazard's another player that I got untradeable, and he's really good, but like, yeah, he's not as good as Martial, ain't gonna lie. And he's not as good as other Ericsson. Like Ericsson's just fucked. He's just so good. I can't, like, he's only about 300k now. Like if you have that kind of money and are looking for like an attacking minded midfielder in the Premier League, or you're not really going to build a fucking team around his nationality. Unless Martin Braithwaite's not too bad, but yeah, like, get Ericsson and get this Ericsson. Like, I mean, if you can't afford this one, just go with his regular card. I wouldn't bother going with any of the other informs. They probably would be better, but it's like you can spend money in other areas that are going to sort of help. And I am recording this at basically this afternoon, the 3rd week is starting up. I've been lazy, and I've basically got I got 2 weekends of footage basically stored, and I just need to do voiceover over. But I haven't been getting up to it too much, so I've been working quite a lot and stuff. But that's all good. That's life, and it work will quiet down, and then I'll just be able to do this like all the time. Well, not all the time, but I'll just be able to like do this and chill out and in my spare time and stuff. And I really enjoy it. That's why like I'm just like, I'll just do it. And I love it. Like just even like looking on my channel and going like, like I've gained a couple subs, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's cool. Like, I mean, it's really, it literally is nothing, but it's actually like meaningful. And that's cool. And you're watching basically right now a game from my weekend league. It was a penalty shootout where legit everything went my opponent's way, and I'm pretty sure I still came out with a victory. As you see, that first penalty, Oriad, I don't know what happened. I like shot it with him, and it's like he just didn't want to shoot, and he just tapped like past it, and I was like, So yeah, I'm 2-1 down. Steps up with Renato Sanchez, puts it to the right. It's a great penalty. Like I sub him on. I bring him on. Like subs are really like influential this year. Like Renato Sanchez, I use Musa every so often. Like look, Martial's stamina here is fucked. It doesn't matter for penalties, but like when you're playing, your pace means quite a bit this year, and strength and stuff. And if you don't have enough stamina, it's not gonna it's not gonna work very well. That penalty gets saved, like onto the post, and I was just like, really? My opponent comes with that like semi-straight run up, and I just knew he was putting it straight. Like you can sort of just tell sometimes. I was so thankful that I've learnt that sort of, that you can tell. And my Kante steps up, makes the penalty. His Kante steps up. I dive the correct way. Courtois, I just call him Courtois for a lull. Courtois basically keeps his arms in, doesn't save it. And I'm just like, why'd you do that to me? He steps up, makes it 5-5. And I'm just like, this is a big game. Like, it's something that it matters. Step up with Zuma, take a shit penalty, he saves it. And I'm just like thinking, there's mainly a chance that I'm not going to be able to get through. And I pull off a save. Like a really nice save. Smalling smacks this one, makes it 6-5, and his Smalling steps up, and as you'll see here, yep, another one where it goes straight like under my keeper or over my keeper. It happens to me all the time. I'm not like making excuses, but like it's just frustrating. The game needs some fixing. And at the time of actually recording this, which weekend league is starting tomorrow, EA have dropped these like it's like upgrades basically, but they've named it something. I forgot what they called it, but it's basically like upgrades and downgrades, and we've never seen downgrades before. Like for instance, who had a really shit year last year? Hazard, for instance. He probably deserved to have. I'm a Chelsea supporter. He probably deserved to have a downgrade to like an 86 or something. Like throughout last year. But they never had downgrades, they only had upgrades. So players like, well, fucking Lovren got one. Like, I don't understand that. But players like Harry Kane and Vardy and shit, they got upgrades. Like Mahrez got upgrades and stuff, and that's cool. They didn't upgrade him much though. Like Mahrez is like a 76, and now he's like an 85. And he kind of deserves that. But like, it's just strange. But now they're bringing in these things. It's almost like head to head. Or like when you load up a brand new career mode and download the latest squad, they've got like, Klavan might be playing like a god and has like an 87 on head to head or something shit like that, because it's EA and Klavan, bruh. But yeah, like they're bringing those out, so I'm just wondering like who's actually. Like, I know that players like Kante and shit are gonna be like getting upgraded, and look at that goal. This guy was real annoying. He was parking the bus, shushing me every time he scored. So I sort of I wasn't too pleased with that. So I was so happy when I scored that goal. So I just decided to do one of those new, run to the sidelines. And look at this, 90th minute. He passes me the ball stupidly. I get this real easy pass over to Martial, and I put this one in, make it 5-3, and I celebrate like a bit of a dick, but I honestly don't really care. Like, this guy was just being a wanker. So, yeah, I was kind of happy with that. Like, rub that one in, because it is FUT Champs, and, it's a sweaty fucking competition, I can tell you right now. Beautiful drag back there from Hazard, and he smashed it across goal. But yeah, like on that, like, players getting upgraded, downgraded, you don't know, like, what. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Are they going to Like, they're going to hit Kante with like a +3 to an 84, or they're going to hit him to like a +5 to an 86. You know, you never know. Or they're just going to like give him like a +1 or whatever. And like, what I was thinking too is upgrading players, right? Their informs, okay? They're like heaps. Oh, sorry, just before I speak about that, I had a few FIFA points just sitting around. So I decided to do a couple of these, and they were like the AFCON Team of the Tournaments impacts, and there were also those FA Cup Man of the Matches impacts. So I opened up 250s. The first one I got Baudi Dyer, like Kaita basically, I just call him. That's how I know him. And pretty much nothing else in that one. But you know, I was sort of just looking for extra coins because I had just under 300k, as you can see, 281k, and I just wanted to bring in somebody good to the team for the weekend after. And then this happened. We pulled Man of the Match Son. And I was like chuffed as about that. I never say chuffed much, but I was just so happy about that. Also pulled in from Schneider and Alexandro, which isn't too bad. But like a very tidy 50k pack, man. Like 2 special cards and one being a 200, and he sold for, well, I shouldn't have said he sold, but basically at the point of this, I had 4 games remaining in my weekend. 4 games remaining in my weekend league, and I decided to give him a shot. Now, Son, I don't know, man. Like, he's good, but like his shooting's insane. Like this goal is just, it's a belter. But like, I don't know. I don't really get along with him. It says 90 pace on his card, but like he's not agile or whatever, and just doesn't. So he doesn't feel that strong either. So we finished on 23 wins, like I said at the start. And I was just checking through here, like 10 people finished on 40, like 10. I remember at the start of the year, like 1 person finished on 40, and I thought that was like insane. And then somehow somebody finished on 40 wins in the rest of the world part, which I'm part of. I'm from Australia, so it's basically that area, and like, yeah, it's insane shit. So the next weekend league is in the one literally a fucking week ago, because I'm recording this because I'm so lazy. So that's the one I'm currently in. So what I'm about to start, like tonight, is the one with the 16 Prem players and 2 others. But the weekend you're going to see probably me upload tomorrow and voiceover tomorrow, or maybe voiceover now, is last week's, which was like nothing anyway. So it didn't matter. So this was the team I used. I did have Martial sitting at right striker instead of Musa. I sold on Son. I used him for the 4 games. He only scored me 2 goals and like grabbed a couple assists. It wasn't too bad, but I wasn't too, worried about selling him. I wanted the coins because I wanted to bring in somebody like insane. I didn't know who I wanted to bring in. I had an idea. I had a couple players in my mind. But yeah, you'll see a little bit later on, or just around the corner, just here. These are my rewards. So this was on the Friday. This is why I'm going to be uploading probably on the Friday night when the next weekend league's starting. Just because I want to throw the rewards in instead of being in a separate video. I could do it, but like, it's up to you guys really. Whoever wants to watch my videos, hopefully quite a few people, then it's up to you guys when you want to see, like, or what you want to see. And separate videos or whatever, like shorter videos or longer videos. So my first pack, I actually pulled in from Sommer. It's got the soccer mum hair, similar to like my hair currently, which is just embarrassing. But Sommer, yeah. So 86 rated. I also pulled Sommer. I also pulled Thiago and Muslera in the 25k rare gold pack, which isn't too bad. I just wanted to get some coins generated so I can bring in like a real nice Premier League player. I had a couple in my mind, so yeah. In mind. So the next pack, I actually pulled the 87 rated Ivan Rakitic, which isn't too bad because they dropped the SBC Suarez like literally the day before I packed him. So his place had like fluctuated a little bit, and it was up a little bit, and he was going for about 21k, and Sommer was going for about 20 as well. So I pulled both of those, which wasn't too bad. Like, I always sort of hope to get something like insane, but it's not going to happen that often, honestly. And usually my rewards are pretty average. When I do spend a little bit of money and just throw in some FIFA points, like a couple thousand or whatever, that's when I seem to pack something. But it's like I don't want to spend money, so I just I settle for these. We got a normal flare here, and we pull Ralph Farman, which is that's alright. It's not great, is it? These are a 55k all rare mega pack, and I've never bought one before. Like they're 1,100 FIFA points. I've never bought one because they're just shit. Honestly, like 50k packs are way better, and they're better value for your money. Like way better. You get 12 rare players. Even if these give you 12 rare players, the odds in the 50k is just shit on the odds in these. At least you get all the squad fitnesses and stuff, but that's why I like getting them for free. So I go and sell on both Sommer and Rakitic, as you'll be seeing here. I'm pretty sure I'll show me selling them too. I'm just voice-overing this. Voice-overing. What is my life? What the hell? Yeah, so Sommer's like 20k. Ivan Rakitic is 20k as well, like I said. I didn't sell Kaita Baldi Diao yet, but that's because I went out and I picked up Paul Pogba. I didn't think I'd ever say that this year because I used him in previous FIFAs, obviously, because he was like 84 rated and 86 rated and 81 rated and shit. It was like insane back then. But I went and bought one for 603k. It was the cheapest on the market, or maybe the second cheapest. I think it was the cheapest on the market. I was looking for a fresh one, but this one had 2 games played on it with no assist, no goal, so it's basically a fresh card. And Rakitic and Sommer both sold on. I went and bought Martial, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Later.